Hello and welcome along, everybody. Let's get that nice and central. How are we all? I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Who have we got coming in here at the moment? Sneaky13, welcome along. Jesse Stapleton, welcome along. Delsman66, welcome along. Farmer Karen, welcome along. I apologize for the lack of music at the moment. It seems that for some reason, all of Stream Beats music has been removed from Amazon Music, and I need to sort out another source for it. Preferably before next weekend, because otherwise we're going to have very quiet 15-minute periods during next weekend's 24-hour stream. How are you all? I hope you're all good. Maverick, welcome along. We've got some new mods up on the server. The server has just come up, so if you are going to come and join us this evening, then that is all up. Yes, so I'm just loading into the server now myself. I've got 2 drinks on the go. Let's move that one out of the way, because I need to drink out this. Cheers, chat. Oh, this is weird, having no music in my ears. I'm so used to it at this point. I didn't notice it so much during the streams, partly because my children will turn it off every so often. But in this introduction bit, in this little bit, it's a bit weird not having it. It's very strange. So, Jesse's Mothering Sunday in the UK, or Mother's Day in the UK, is in March. Happy Mother's Day to all those celebrating across the pond. Hello, Mr. Arsehole. Mr. Soul. I got to call you Mr. Soul because it feels rough. I feel like I'm swearing every stream. Oh, come on. We're loading in. We're loading in, chat, is what we're doing. I do have a couple of things to talk about. First, I am going... so if you might have noticed over the last couple of days, I am releasing early access earlier. You get at least 24 hours early access to all my video, or to all my episodic videos now. So that is going to be happening going forward. I'm going to try and release the morning of the day before, so there's a full 24 hours early access for those of you who have it. I'm also currently reviewing early access and membership levels and things. I've been talking about doing this for a long while, yeah, I think I need to do it. I think I need to bite the bullet and do it. So yeah, we will be looking into that over the next few weeks. State Slayer 91, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Right. Hello, Benson 87, welcome along. Nice piece of homemade cake and a cup of tea with chill out stream. Perfect. Hey, Jesse, welcome along. Right. Should be able to get into the server. There we go. Right. We need to move forward to the next day because it is February. And we are moving forward to March. Don't know if we're okay to start at 6 a.m. We might be able to. We'll see what happens. Hey, Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Bloody taste band on the end of my tongue. That is looking fairly dark. We may have to move forward slightly. No, sun's coming up. Sun is up, so that's fine. Hey, Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Move that. Open the gate. Right. So I'm going to be seeding my field today. We can put some oats in, and that's, I think, what I'm going to go with. Have I scanned this field yet? The pH value is bad. So yeah, we need to get... So first things first, I'm going to need to get some lime on here, I think. Lime level is not awful, but we could do with doing that a little bit. We have a decent, yeah, we're okay. We just need to get some lime on here, so we'll go and hire a lime spreader and get some lime on. And we'll go and pick some up from the top corner. We'll use this for this. Wow, the loading took a long time. Oh. I am happy to say I am recorded for my Wickham series. I'm recorded up to Thursday, I think. So very pleased with that. Although I'm a video behind. I would like to have been recorded up to Friday, given that I can't. The chance of me making any videos next weekend are slim to none. So I am. Yeah. So I'm recorded up to Friday. I will probably by the end of this week be recorded up to the end of the series. It is doing what every series. There we go. Wheel cam on. Oh no, wheel cam's not even showing. Let's go. Wheel cam. Do I have a wheel cam? I have a wheel cam on one screen. Why don't I have a wheel cam on the other? That is vertical. Sources. There we go. Okay, there we are. Wheel cam is active. So yeah, I probably recorded up to the end of Wickham later this week, trying to decide what my next series is going to be on, because the videos, the series is doing exactly what every series I've ever done is doing. 12 episodes in, poo. YouTube kills every single series I make 12 episodes in, and I do not understand this at all. So I have done everything with my current series that you're supposed to do. I'm hitting above 5% click-through rate. I've got you guys are awesome. You're watching over half my videos on average, which is brilliant. I mean, that should absolutely make videos go to the moon when people are watching, you know, watching over half. Yeah, it's YouTube just aren't promoting it again. And I get very much, oh, I shouldn't blame, I want the wind boob. I shouldn't blame the algorithm, but how could I not at this point? Right, 25. Who is going on the number plate for my spreader? When you do everything right and still fail, I don't know how I go with everything else. And let's see who it is. Right, it is type 2. Nope. Does anybody guess who it is? Yeah. Fisher J, congratulations. You've been selected at random from the Dratch Driver and above level patrons and YouTube channel members. And your name is going on the number plate for this. Oh, and Twitch subscribers. And there we go. Hey, Paul Sinclair, I'm doing well. Right. We are going to release this. Yes. Okay. 3,500. I really hope this is worth it. Yeah. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. We are back to 1 day a stream because we're back to when we can actually do stuff on fields. Did we have a scout? Oh, no, it's not asking me. Yes, there is a scout on the server. Right, let's sit back. I'm going to go and fill this up with a lime. It shouldn't cost me too much to do that. We've still got 46,000 in the bank, which is awesome. But I do want to get a combine harvester. I'm doing well. Thank you, Paul. I'm doing well. It's, as I said, at some point, I'm going to work out how to break through this ceiling that I've got on my YouTube channel. That, you know, I just sit there. No, that didn't work. I might have to reassign my horn. That even my series that do well, they hit a level and then they drop down. And even now, my episodes are going back to being 600-700 views an episode, and I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. The watch time is good, the click-through rate is good, and yet YouTube still won't promote it. Hey Apophis, welcome along. Did you find out why the onion harvest took so long on Wickham? Yes, I think it's the combine experience mod, because it works on overloading and things, and the onions have such a high yield that the mod doesn't know how to handle it. So I've always been told, my understanding is you want to aim for 50% watch of a video and a greater than 5% click-through rate. If you could do those two things, then your videos should do well. And my videos are averaging between 5.5 and 6.5% click-through rate. So good high click-through rate, especially for my channel. And a how do I open this? Oh, there we go. And are doing 50% viewing. So all you guys who are watching my videos, you are watching huge chunk. I don't use the FS25 cab cinematic at the moment. No, I probably should. Now it may be that I need to get my click-through rate closer to 10%, which, well, I'm gonna have to do more research because 5% just doesn't seem to cut it. But I probably need to ask my fellow creators what sort of click-through rate they get, because it was going really well. I was getting well over 1,000 views in the first 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. And now my videos are beginning to dip down again, despite still having a strong click-through rate and thing. So click-through rate is literally what it says. Your video gets, your thumbnail gets shown and title gets shown. It's the percentage of people who click on your thumbnail and title and watch your video. It is literally those who click through to your video. And Wickham has been good. Wickham has been nice and high. It's been doing well. And it's just, it's like a switch has been turned off from episode 12. And YouTube, despite the click-through rate staying fairly high, nobody's clicking through and doing it. I am definitely going the long way round to my farm. Yeah. So I'm not complaining. I just want to understand is what it is. If I could understand where it's going wrong, what I need to do. And I'm actually quite happy with the thumbnails now, but what does worry me slightly is we made an adjustment to the thumbnail design around about episode 12. And the redesign should have been more clickable. Should have been more, you know, people go through. I'm wondering if dropping the episode number off the thumbnail would be a good idea. Whether I know people like it when I have the thumbnail on episodes, but I wonder if it's putting people off who I do the A/B testing on stuff, and I have been the last few videos, which has been very informative with the new design. The new design in places just is peeing all over the old design. The perfect example of that is the Land Rover episode. The one where I've got the Land Rover on it, I changed the text and I changed the design of the text, and that was it. And the difference in the watch time between the two is insane. Haven't played Wickham yet. It's a fantastic map, guys. It really is. I have been sent a new map by Cavalier Roy, which I'm very tempted to do for my next series. It just depends on how close he feels it is to release, I think. Right, do I want to do... I'd probably do this with one headland. Okay. Just... There's a brilliant mod that came out recently that what it did is it gave you it continues on the headlands. So where the headland GPS stops, like at the end here, it will continue round and will keep the GPS going so that you don't have to then go and set up the next row, which is fantastic. I kind of wish the base game did that, because that to me would make a lot of sense. So this is my new field. It needs lots of lime. We're gonna put oats in it, because we need a crop we can harvest with a combine harvester. Don't need my lights on. Do I know if there are any updates to precision farming for FS22? Hey, John Granger. No, there won't be any updates to precision farming for FS22. Giants aren't doing any updates to FS22 anymore. And that includes to things like precision farming. Got so lucky, field we wanted to buy has been planted with onions already. Oh, nice. Onions are a great crop. I maintain onions are a great crop. All the problems I'm having with the onions at the moment on Wickham have nothing to do with onions itself as a crop, and everything to do with the mod I'm running. Yeah, there is N1. I do not want to plant this field in this direction. We need to plant the field probably in line with the river, I think. I need to work with the slope, not against it. Have a look what's in the shop. Oh, just a mower. You're on a 50 stream streak. That's awesome, Paul. I gotta get an alert up for stream streaks. That's fantastic, Paul. Thank you very much. 50 streams. The thing is, with all the different games I'm doing for my streams at the moment, I'm doing, if you're here for a big streak like that, that is amazing. Sim Guy, onions good money. Yeah, onions are very good money. I made, so on Wickham, I made 50,000 off a small field. And if you put them through the onion, there's an onion processor that packs them. If you put them through that, that costs 15,000. On a decent sized field, you will make a huge amount of money more by packing the onions as well. And it does it at a decent rate. So, yeah, I do recommend onions. I think onions are a great crop. It is one of those things where they do, you're good if you, so there's a Grimmy potato harvester mod, the GT170, one of my favorite mods in the game. It does onions. If you are doing multiplayer or use follow me, it works brilliantly. Even if I miss the stream, I make sure I catch up the streak by watching the stream I missed. That's awesome, Paul. I also didn't know that the streak worked that way. Harvesting onions, serious effort to do, but worth it. And in fact, if you get the self-propelled harvester doesn't make it too much of a problem, too difficult, I find. I've actually enjoyed doing onions the last few times I've done them. Even with the troubles I've had on Wickham, the actual lifting the onions has been nice. Note to self, make sure Twitch isn't muted. Get coins for the stream streaks. Ah, that's awesome. Oh no, really? I've run out of lime that close. Right, we're going to get a little bit more. Or do I have any lime in that? I may have some lime in the shed, actually. I have everything else. Right, what have we got? Do we have some lime in here? Did you guys make me buy lime? Oh, I do. I have a bag of lime. Perfect. Oh, and that's the wrong side. There we are. Need to get a herbicide contract so that I can go and get rid of that thing of herbicide I've got. Hoping this should be enough lime to finish us off. It's 2,000 litres. I don't see why it wouldn't be. There we are. And that's done. Perfect. So get this backed up and unloaded, and then we can return it. So let's get that returned. Vehicles, because we're on the server. Agri-spread, return that. Yes. Okay. Right, and then park this tractor up because we're not using that at the moment. Wait till Wicked 1.3 continue playing. I've got to update mine to 1.3. Activator, welcome along. Your question, where can I find some constructible houses for FS25? I think there are some on the mod hub, but let me search. Base. Constructible. There is definitely one constructible house on This is what I'm looking at. Oh wow, there's a lot of houses. Here you go. Construction favorites, constructible shed. Constructible site, there's constructible hut, construction truck, construction fence, constructible wooden fence, British constructible shed, construction utilities. I thought there was a constructible house on the mod hub, but if it is, it's not listed as a constructible house. I don't have a huge number of seeds in my seeder, I don't think. No, I've only got 500 odd litres. Wonder if there's any seeds in the shed. If not, I might have to run down to the shop and get some, because I don't think this is enough. Have a quick look. Any seeds? No. I do not have any seeds. Okay, fine. Let's hook up to the trailer. Don't think I need. I probably only need a pallet or a big bag. I don't think I'm going to need much more than that. The 500 litres I have might be enough, in all honesty. Get 2 pallets. Yeah, I might. Because I could always go and do a seeding contract somewhere. Gain a little bit of money from that. I know what's going to eat my money again. It's going to be fish food. Although we're not too many months out from selling all the fish and making a huge amount of bag. So, yeah, I'm not too worried. Selling all straight away from the production. Oh no, I'm actually going to take mine somewhere because I will make more money that way. But that is not what I'm after. What I am after is consumables, big bags. 2 big bags of seeds, please. Yeah. Couple of grand. I have to deal with the boat. I will, because my plan is to get my own aqua area once I can afford it. But I am trying to buy fields at the moment. This is going to be selling, but the rest is waiting for the right day. Yeah. There's a mini there. My crown is sticking out the top of the thing. All right, there we go. Still like that about this. Hey Tech, how you doing, dude? There was a mini. There was a mini there. Right in my way. I'm gonna go in the back entrance of the farm. Is the server on worker buying? Probably should log in as an admin. It shouldn't be. If it is, I'll turn it off. Yeah, it is. Right, turn all that all off. Right. Yeah, it shouldn't be on server buying. Oh, sorry, on worker buying. And away we go again. Yeah, we got quite a few fish up here now. Which is very good news. Our greenhouse is doing well. We've got a lot of pallets. Oh my lord, we got so many pallets. Short planks. Should have a load more fish down here. How am I for fish food? 11,000. Yeah, we're okay for another month. Wickham is PC only at the moment. It will be released on console in the near future. Right, unfold that. Oh, that does the... Okay. Right, let's unhook those. There we are. Hey, sure. Sure. Gonna be a month or two, yes. And as I said, I will be doing a realism experiment on Wickham when it comes out on the Mod Hub. So my series, my Let's Play will be long over by that point. I am a little bit disappointed. Whoa. That basically, I spoke about this earlier. That basically, my Let's Plays, definitely 24 episodes seems to be the limit for them. Even ones that are doing well. No. That was all lined up. Why does that not work? No, that's not it either. Too wide by the looks of things. That one's good. That one's good. There we are. That should be enough seed. Turn that off. Close that. Fold that up. Because otherwise we won't get in the gateway. Change my steering. I can get this trailer back in here without too much hassle. The new map is very good, is it? I need to start doing mod or map reviews again. And my trouble is I have been going flat out doing Wickham Park stuff. I mean, I literally every waking hour that I've been able to, I've been doing Wickham Park stuff. I haven't worked this hard on my YouTube channel in probably 5 years. I'm really, honestly, I have gone hell for leather. Every Wickham Park video has taken between an hour and a half and 3 hours to record. And I cannot stress that enough. I have had some of my Wickham Park videos take 3 hours to record, and multiple sessions in some instances, because I get up at like 5:20 in the morning, and I go and record. That has actually done that at the correct angle. Right, we've got barley in here at the moment. I want oats. I can see it dropping in July. That kind of makes sense. Okay, do you guys see this? So this is the lines that the field currently has set up. This is what it's telling me on the... I had this when I was recording today. The lines that the hired worker is giving don't match the lines that it shows. Also, that feels like 3, not 2. No, that is 2. Oh, the seed rate on this is really high. There we are. This is going in pretty smoothly. We have not yet used up our initial seeds. We're still using that initial 500 liters of seeds that we had in this seeder, and it doesn't look like it's going down fast enough to use them up either, because the field is getting slimmer the further up it we go. Now I don't know if running my weeder over this would be a good idea at this point. Field doesn't need plowing, but that doesn't mean it won't have any weeds. So we are going to have both oats and barley on the farm. Oh, I will say one of my new favorite mods, the red tape mod. I am having so much fun with that mod, and it is definitely going to be a staple of my games going forwards. It does stuff that is just brilliant. It gives you equipment to try out. It pays you and gives you equipment for if you want it to do a different crop. So the red tape mod will pay you to do a crop that you're not doing, and say it's something like carrots, it will give you a carrot harvester to do that crop with. So if you have a really expensive crop like peas, where the harvester is massively expensive, but you can use your existing seeder to plant it, you'll get the harvester, you'll get the pea harvester for a year. It'll get you to plant peas, and then it will pay you on top of you getting that crop to do the peas, which is just brilliant. And there are other things, like if you can do a scheme where if you don't wrap any bales, it pays you for not wrapping stuff, which is brilliant as well. I absolutely love that, because I'm not wrapping bales at all on Wickham, so I get paid for making hay and for using the forage wagon. Hey, Mr. JWB5, welcome along. Nice and peaceful. Planting my oats. But down the bottom end of the field here, it's a low seed rate, interestingly. Oh no, and then it's a high seed rate. Yeah, we are now about to start using there. Start using the seeds that we've just bought. At this point. How do I like my Thrustmaster farm stick? I love the Thrustmaster farm stick. It's brilliant. I've had two of them. I've had both the original and the farm stick X. I'm currently using the farm stick X over on this side. It is brilliant. I do need to fertilize the field, yes. And I've got a fertilizer spreader, so we'll be fine for that. But I've got to roll it in first. I need to roll it in. Hey, Matty Lee, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Hope things are going well. Ooh. When will Wicked come to Giants? Expectation is within the next couple of months. Good, glad to hear it. No problem with my mods. It was the wood chip mission mod. Oh, there we go. June or July for Wickham, all platforms. Yeah. So we are. So it reckons he was going to be sending it to Giants at the end of this month originally. I don't know if that's still true. Has 1.3 been released yet? I don't think it has it? No, not yet. Because I know he's released the change log for it, and I've been keeping an eye on it because I want to get it updated. I want to update the the Farm Sim UK listing. Even I want to call it FS UK, the Farm Sim UK listing. Oh, missed a bit. What do I think about FS26? I have requested a code for FS26. It looks great at the moment. I think it's released next week, 19th. Or released the week after. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I will be installing 1.3 at this point. I would like to have, but as I said, I will probably be finishing my Let's Play series in the next couple of days. And as a result, there's no point in me upgrading to 1.3. Which I find crazy. The fact that the interest has dropped already to the point where people are less interested in videos on it. And that's taken a week and a half. I am not planning an MP next Sunday, Culture, no. Because the 24-hour stream is going to take a lot out of me. Evening, NetSound 19. Welcome along. Right, there we are. That is that done. Now we need to get the roller out and roll that field. Do the MP as part of the 24-hour stream? Good. We'll be finishing with FS25. So, plan for the 24-hour stream at the moment is that we will be doing a different game every 3 hours. I will be doing every version of Farm Sim I have ever played on Virtual Farmer. So, we'll be starting with FS15. And then it's roughly every 2 hours I'll be doing Farm Sim of some description. And then I'll also be doing some ETS2, some SnowRunner, and probably doing some of the new space game that I've been playing. Right. No, that. See, that is the wrong direction. I don't want that direction. What direction? I want about 90 degrees, I think. No, it's going to be more than 90. We should play FS25, my farm stick, but my thumb. Ooh, ow. 95 degrees, that's what I want. See, now it's showing the right direction. What time does the 24-hour stream ends on Saturday? It goes from 7 p.m. Friday to 7 p.m. Saturday. Hello, Shadow Fox. Welcome along. Because I need Sunday to recover from it. Got to go to work on Saturday? Oh. My plan, actually on the end, anybody who has the JCB, World's Fastest JCB, I want to build a racetrack around this map for the World's Fastest JCB. And we will have a race to end the 24-hour stream, I think. What time? That'll be 6 p.m. on the, or that'll be in the final 2 hours. Oh yeah, that'll be fun with the rubber banding and lag. That's how it. We'll try and jump in when you can. Yeah, 10 years of Virtual Farmer next Saturday. 10 years I will have been releasing videos on YouTube. It seems crazy. Yeah, 10 years. Looks like I'll probably be working 22 days straight from Wednesday. Wow. Is it June or July when we're supposed to hear news about the next DLC from the Season 2 pass? Because assume FarmCom there will lead new map. I would guess they are going to release information about the next DLC soon. I reckon we'll get information about the next DLC before FarmCon. Possibly even have it released before FarmCon. It really does above this. I can't believe it's been 10 years. My kids are off to senior school in September. We all know maps don't pass. That is true, Farmer Kev. Or rarely. It does happen. There have been a couple of instances of it. Right, give me that. Thank you. But I need to make sure I get decent sleep this week. I need to be in bed by probably 11:15 every night. Yeah, we all know. Oh yeah, no, I already read that. I already read that. Oh man, I want to try and work out new ways for more interactivity with chat. More chatting, more interactivity, more hydrating. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. Getting very used to not talking when I'm recording. Congratulations, thank you, Benson. Here's to the next 10. Oh man, I will be 59 if I do another 10 years of this. Which I probably will do another 10 years of this at least. But yeah, I'll be 59, which is crazy. Just think, I was 39 when I released my first video. I was still in my 30s. Just. 4 years away from video. Oh, cool. That's my thought. The DLC before FarmCon. Yeah, they'll release a load of stuff about the end of year stuff at the end of year DLC at FarmCon. That is pretty much guaranteed. So it's first time I've not been to FarmCon since COVID. But I just can't justify it this year. It's not been a good enough year for me with Farm Sim and my content creation and everything to do it. I'm just not in that place. $39 now, retiring age is 67. Yeah, it seems a long way off at the moment, Benson. Trust me, it'll catch up, and it only gets faster. I'm fortunate. I generally don't look my age, and therefore I don't tend to feel my age most of the time. I'm in a better place now than I was about 16 months ago. I'm a much better place than I was 16 months ago. I'm a lot less stressed than I was 16 months ago. Even if in the last 2 weeks I've got a lot less sleep. But I've been determined to get a week ahead with my recording on Wickham, and I've got so close to it. And what I'll probably do at the end of Wickham is release some supercuts. So I'll do some supercuts to buy myself a few days and take a little break, and then we'll get into the next series. I have seen that Kinect Modding are bringing peanuts and peanut harvesting to Farm Sim. That is awesome news. Now watch as when the map is released at the end of the year, it's got peanuts and peanut harvesting. I still think it'll be coffee. I still think we're gonna get coffee as a new crop end of the year. And the map still looks like a South American map to me. Still very much looks like a South American map to me. Yeah, Brazilian. Well, I say South American because there's only ever been one map in the history of Farm Sim where... do you know what? I was about to say where Giants have been very specific. No, that's not true. Anywhere outside of Europe that Giants ever does a map, they are very non-specific about where it actually is. I'll be 40 this year. Is that 2 year old? No, Angus, I started doing YouTube videos at 39. I had 11 and a half months between my first video coming out and me turning 40. Been doing this for a decade. I do not think that 40 is too old to start doing YouTube videos. Likely coffee along with some South American animal breeds. Yeah. I agree with that. I think that that is a solid shout. The curveball would be a Southern Asian map with tea. I bought anything from FS25 Season 2. I'm not sure I will, as I'm really struggling with FS25 at the moment, which is fair enough, Steam fan. I've always said that if you are planning to buy most of the DLC, most of the Season 2 stuff, you might as well buy the Season Pass because you end up getting something free. I think that's a harder prospect with the Season 2 Pass compared to the Season 1 because there's so... because it has fewer DLC, it becomes much more difficult to make that call. When it's 4 DLC, it's a much easier thing to say, oh yeah, there's 4 DLC in this and I know I'm getting one of them free. When it's just 3 DLC, it becomes that thing of, well, is one of those 3 free, or am I getting basically getting a discount on one of them? And I know the world's fastest tractor JCB is included. If you buy the Season Pass, essentially, you get it free. But it's not the most usable machine. As nice as it is as a machine, it's not the most usable machine. I'd be amazed if anybody's using it on any farm. Although Giant's not doing a 3rd DLC is disappointing. I think a lot of people feel that way. I certainly feel a bit that way. It's a little bit weird that we're not getting another DLC. Not getting 4 DLC this year. And I'm not expecting any official DLC other than maybe even a third-party one next year. Given how the last third-party DLC was released, or was A, handled, and B, was received, I don't know if they'll do that again. Yeah. Which one was that? That was the one with all the sheds in it. The was it called the production pack? The forget what it was actually called in the end. The only DLC that I've ever really gone, oh my god, what the hell? Farm Production Pack, that's exactly what it was called. As a DLC, it had some nice ideas, but it was just padded out to €8 with just a load of unaffordable sheds. And it should have been a £5 DLC and not had all those. It just had stuff that made no sense to it whatsoever. And as a result, it was not well received DLC. The second DLC will contain equipment. I don't expect it to contain just buildings. Just buildings DLCs don't do well. Yeah, Omatana had a mod, and Omatana's mod was better. That's the kicker. Yeah, they made her change the name of her mod. There we go. Let's disconnect that. Right, do I run? No, we won't run the weeder over that yet, and we won't do the fertilizer on that yet. What I will do is have a look at what contracts there are out there. What, Pumps and Hoses back? Pumps and Hoses is a fantastic mod. Or fantastic DLC. Deadwood and Hoeing, yay! Accept contract, yes. Field 11. I'm not going to weed my own field. I am going to weed the field in the contract. I wish I could disable. Oh, I love Ross's mods, but I don't need the opening doors. I wish I could disable them. Really wish I could disable them. 'Cause I think that's what causes the problem with the mouse. It's a very annoying bug that hits so many mods. How do I get to field 11 again? Field 11 is there. Okay, so we'll go over the bridge and take a right. Okay, field 8 here. Do you know you can change? I can turn IC on. And if I turn IC on, will that stop it doing it? Maybe. We'll go try that in a minute. I think the two options, actually, we'll do that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Medium tractors. Fast track icon mod. So I could do that. I could go off IC. Okay. Or maybe we'll pop to the shop and do that on the way past. Yeah. String system. Okay. We'll go and try that in a bit. There's a load of mods as my farm stick is really bad stick drift. Yeah, mine has a bit of stick drift on the Z-axis, which is weird because I haven't used my farm stick that much. I use the Hori stick way more. Really, you're not gonna lift unless I've... Yeah, there's a Fisher J seeding, and there is the train. And this is working. I do think this is probably my favorite home slash weeder. It works very, very well, this, and it's a combination, so it is both a weeder and a hoe, which is fantastic. Makes a big difference. Here goes J-Man on his bike. Tom Smith, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, not doing too badly at all. This is a fantastic weeder. We're almost at 20%, and all we've done is the headlands so far. And even then, we've only done half the headlands. I want to go and fight with the boat and get an aquaculture centre going, but that's going to take quite a bit of work. Apparently AI seems to think that a steel from shade lights fading could be some kind of high-tech greenhouse or horticultural DLC. Dunno. I mean, I love AI. I use AI for a lot of stuff, but you give it something really obtuse like that, and it does not handle it well. Okay, Paul. Skynet is just saying. AI is one of those things that's really useful if you know how to use it. Train is going through again. Yeah, Instagram and possibly WhatsApp are removing all encryption from messages. Really? That is the entire appeal of WhatsApp. If they do that, they're going to lose a hell of a lot of customers. Because people will just go and use Signal, or they'll go and use... Well, they're going to use Signal is what they'll go and use. Certainly, I will be switching as many people over to Signal as I can if they do that. Yeah. So the biggest selling point of WhatsApp is end-to-end encryption. That's why people use it. If they remove that end-to-end encryption, people will stop using WhatsApp. It is that simple. I know people who stopped using WhatsApp the moment that Facebook, that Meta bought it. Do you know what's interesting to me, Shadowbox? I don't think it's necessarily a DLC that is needed to revive the game. If anything, I've learned with Wickham in the past 2 weeks that just the right DLC coming out for Farm, not right DLC, the right mods coming out for Farm Sim. I don't know why. No, I do know why. I do know why that there is this apathy at the moment. Because people aren't feeling it, aren't feeling Giants' excitement for stuff. There has been so much negativity in the past 6 months that they've just, that it just not felt it. And part of the reason I know this is because they released a cracking DLC. They released a brilliant DLC that got people, it should have got people excited. And it didn't as much as I expected it to. This map and this DLC should have been absolutely spectacular. And it just hasn't. There's a new mod out that brings out more used dealer sellers. Ooh. Later end as Meta certainly looking at us. Welcome back, Paul. I cannot see Meta removing end-to-end encryption on WhatsApp. That's like holding up a ball and dropping it for all of their competitors to see and smile at. Who wants to use a messaging app that anybody can see what you're writing? That's very true, Jesse's. What I think is a cracking DLC, other people don't. The only one I've ever seen that's kind of, and I put this in quotes, be considered a universally be considered a cracking DLC was Silver Run Forest and Forestry. So fair, but modern maps are just so much better. I disagree. Kinlaig is one of my favorite maps for Farm Sim. It was certainly, I think it still is my favorite map for FS25. I think it is still my favorite map. Wickham Park is brilliant and I love it. But its biggest problem is, I think it's a very hardcore map, is Wickham. You know, I love it because of the challenge of the hills, but I think a lot of people have been put off Wickham because of the steepness of the hills on some of the fields. So for me, Kinlaig is fun. So I should say my click-through rate for my Kinlaig videos towards the end, I was doing a 3.4. I've been spending a lot of time and a lot of hard work trying to improve my click-through rate. And trying to get my titles right, trying to get my thumbnails right, trying to get people to click through to my videos and watch. And I thought I'd cracked it. I thought I'd got to that level. And it started to drop a bit again. Carlton Birds, welcome along. Going well, thank you. I've got to find out well, I know part of what it is. Part of it is that I'm 12 episodes into a series, and your average Joe Blogs doesn't like jumping in 12 episodes into a series. Yeah, it's very true, Ocean. It is absolutely true that it's very subjective. And this is why I say the only map I've ever seen, or the only DLC I've ever seen, universally liked. There are some people who don't like it, because there's always some people who don't like it. But Silver on Forest is the first one that I've seen absolutely universally liked. But now Facebook, changing the way people read and look through Facebook, first turning off dark mode, now turning off landscape mode. Oh, Facebook, I would no longer be on Facebook if I didn't have lots of people who follow my Virtual Farmer page on Facebook. Started posting 4 weeks ago, so that's why mine's so low. Just starting my YouTube journey. Use this time to get to basically experiment. I'll jump in anywhere. Nice, Carlton. I never returned to Facebook. I would not be on either Facebook or X anymore if those were the places that I had the two biggest followings outside of YouTube for Virtual Farmer. And that's the thing. I'm kind of trying to break into TikTok, but I've got to work out what the content for TikTok that I do is. Some of the stuff on TikTok I've done has done really well, and most of it is fallen flat on its face. Giants engine has limitation, not everything is possible to be implemented. True, Shadow Fox, but I think modders quite often show what is potential. What about Kick? I am not touching Kick with a barge pole. When people leave a platform because the platform is trying to protect other people, and then they go and create a platform that doesn't have any of those protections, I'm not going to join that platform. Are you ready for Alma 4X? Alma 4X is coming to PC. Oh, wow. Experiment 2 out, but I'm stuck making thumbnails right now. I have watched lots of other creators in the past. I don't get enough hours in the day to watch other creators at the moment. I'll be honest, I do a lot of my research for my thumbnails and my titles using AI. I don't get AI to generate my thumbnails for my series. I tend to use it as something to bounce ideas and stuff off. The one thing I do recommend that I'm actually finding quite useful is built into YouTube now is an AI you can ask questions about, and you can ask it how your video's performing, how all of that's working. I recommend using that. I've had some amazing insights to how my videos are performing from that, because that is that has knowledge of how YouTube works, and as a result, it just gives insights that you wouldn't get otherwise. And I would recommend using that. It's like having an FAQ that is personalized to your videos. That's very true, Shadow Fox, but that's social media in general. I mean, go and watch a handful of TikTok videos and everybody's an expert. Be brilliant for generating titles and helping with thumbnails and stuff. I think it is built off Gemini. It's based off Google's AI. But I have a subscription to ChatGPT, and that's what I use to do to help me generate titles and thumbnail ideas and descriptions and all of that. And so that's been really useful. It's been helping me write the 30-second introductions to my videos, which I think has been keeping people watching. Some of my starts to my videos have had really strong starts. Yes, Shadow Fox. Kick is where free reign is given, and and that's free reign to be awful. I don't like it. Hey, I've completed the contract. Okay, J-Man. What is the time? It is 10 o'clock. We still have a bit of time to get some stuff done. Oh, right, I'm going to take this tractor down to the shop, and I'm going to see if we can fix this camera issue by turning off the ability to open and close doors and windows and things. Because if that sorts it, I got a whole load of stuff to do. Contract. Oh, let's click that. Yes. Ah, it's another contract. 3. Okay. Thank you. We will take that. That is, where is that? Is that up by oh, that's up that way. Okay. Hey Red, welcome along. Yeah, before I go to bed tonight, I need to edit episode 17, episode 18, and then both those will be going live to both those will be going uploading. Then early access is going up for whatever the next episode for early access is. Crossroads, welcome along. Oh no, we want to go into here and to do some repairs. Right, I think customization on this. Yeah, I have window control on, so we're going to turn it off. Okay. Customize. Yes. Okay. Do you find intros kept people watching? I did something similar, but put it after my intro, so I don't know if it's working or not. Yes, I had one video where that intro sequence I got gave me, yeah, that's fixed it. Oh my God, I've got to do that on all of them. Oh, that's such a lifesaver. That is such an annoying bug. Yeah, no, I found that the intro is definitely keeping people watching. It's having two effects. One, it seems to be improving the first 30 seconds, but two, I'm hitting 50% watch times putting the intro on. No, Ocean, I am quite happy to share the knowledge I I find, and how I find things going, because I find it such an opaque thing. Getting answers from anybody who has any level of success on YouTube is hard. People don't talk about it, mainly because most people want to sell you some sort of course as to why they're doing, you know, how they succeeded on on YouTube. They'll sell you a course for it instead. Oop, no. Yeah. Oh, that's fixed the mouse bug. Yeah, and it won't work like they said it would. Yeah. What I'm trying to understand at the moment is I've done everything that as I understand it should result in getting more views, and my views have actually dropped. And that's the bit I don't understand. But the videos I watch are these proclaimed gurus that want your money. Yes, I just want to make videos and grow a little bit. Yeah. It is very cloak and dagger on YouTube. And there's a certain aspect of luck to it. Don't let anybody, and this is actually true in life. I think I saw a talk, a graduation speech by Martin Lewis, you know, money saving expert. I saw a talk by him recently at graduation, and he was talking about what it takes to succeed. And how and how it works, and he said that basically there are aspects of skill, there's aspects of learning and you know of that, and there's just this big aspect of luck. It's such a big aspect of luck, and say Dagwin's just about to hit, has just hit 1 million subs. Dagwin and I started making videos within about a month of each other, doing the same sort of content. And his channel had a video that I think the video that blew up for him was he had a video that he put a tractor in mud going into a mud hole and mud flying everywhere. I don't know how he made the thumbnail. Brilliant thumbnail, absolutely fantastic. YouTube grabbed it and it exploded, and his channel has just gone from straight to straight ever since. Yeah, right time, right place. But this is what I don't get, is that why, when I'm making a similar type of content, getting a good amount of watch, you know, hitting 50% watch time on my videos, getting a good click-through rate on my videos, why my stuff doesn't get promoted. And that's not a negative on Daggerwin, that is absolutely, why won't YouTube promote my stuff? And it literally, I mean, even the bot, even the AI said, looks like this video isn't being promoted as much. Why? The viewers are out there. He hasn't, you know, there's a channel with 1 million subscribers. So the viewers are out there. Why won't you promote my stuff to these people? Yeah. I know the viewers are there. He doesn't know. I don't think I play with overly complex mods. Or if I do, I don't tend to push them too much. Carlton, so have I. He and I have been around for the same amount of time. Literally, Dagwin and I started our channels within about a month of each other. Literally within a month of each other. Combined experience mod, I'm gonna give that a go. Combined experience mod is great, just don't try and do onions with it enabled. Or if you do, turn the settings down on it so that it's more arcade than it is hardcore, which is how I was using it. But yeah, I'm never gonna turn around and you know, crap on another creator for doing well, because he's earned it. He's worked hard. Don't get me wrong, he's worked damn hard to get where he is. What I want to see is, how do I get promoted? What do I have to do to get my stuff promoted? What changes do I need to do? What things do I need to apply? Won't be able to say, oh yeah, it was absolutely a pain, that. Yeah, the algorithm does downplay me, and has downplayed me for a long while. And there was a big time where I would say, I'm quite happy to say, there have been problems with my thumbnails, and there have been problems with my titles, because the click-through rate's not been there, and as a result I can safely say, okay, the click-through rate's not been there, therefore the titles and the thumbnails must have not been appealing. But now that the click-through rate is there, how long real time did the onions take? I think that was a 3-hour recording, that video. I think it took me an hour and a half, 2 hours to get that field done. FS15 was when you started playing. FS15 was when I started playing as well. I mean, at the moment, I'd just really like to hit 150 years. It was a slog. Why I normally leave that part of it up to the AI. Yeah, to the AI working. Your videos start getting pushed more with your click rate being up. You should think you'd have thought so, Tom, but my click rate is still up and my videos are getting pushed less. Last 3 days, YouTube have been pushing my videos less, not more. Despite the fact that my watch time is good and my click rate is still much higher than it was. My click rate is still above 5%. And YouTube has started promoting my videos less. it's things like, I wonder if not putting episode numbers on would help. You know, is YouTube punishing me because I'm on episode 12 or episode 13? And is it because I'm including episode numbers in my titles? I might ask that to the AI actually. Am I getting promoted less because there's episode numbers in my titles? The thing is, I've removed episode numbers in the past, and the immediate thing I've had from my viewers is, can we have the episode numbers back, please? Yeah, first thing that gets asked. I'm half tempted actually to do an A/B test without episode numbers and see which ones, see what happens, see whether one with and one without gets way more. It shouldn't know you to think, because does Dagger do the same with his thumbnails? Yes. Didn't like it, but when FS15 came out, changed my mind. Haven't looked back since. Got the episode numbers. Ask AI why YouTube disliked my content. It did give me some useful feedback today, actually. And I did immediately go and change yesterday's thumbnail and title based on the feedback it gave me. Yeah, everything checks out, but expected results not seen. I don't expect my videos to go back to the kind of numbers that they were getting for Kinlaig this quickly into a successful series with better click-through rate and better watch time. Well, I'm gonna do some testing, I think. I'm gonna ask some questions and do some testing. I see a Culchi running around the field for 97%. %, 99%. There we go, contract done. A lot of views or not. So I think Google Gemini does, and also the AI. So AI is not intelligent. AI will give you answers based on what it thinks is the most likely thing that you're trying to get out of it. So it takes a lot of knowledge and grabs it together and gets the most likely answer to your question. So that's how AI knows the answers. If you ask AI the right questions, then it will give you the right answers. If you ask it bad questions, it will not. And that's what I mean when I was saying earlier, you need to use AI in the right way. Because when you don't, that's when you get stuff out of it that is useless. And I've spent a very long time crafting the correct prompts to ask. The more I use it, the better I get at writing prompts. Quite often, and this is a trick that I with AI. Quite often, what you want to do is ask AI, I want to ask this question, or I need to do this thing. Write me a prompt to get out what I want from this thing. And then it will write a prompt for you that you can then use to get what you actually want to get out of it. I've done that a couple of times. I've done that with my intros. I've said to it, I need a prompt that will write intros in this style based on me giving a synopsis, a set of bullet points of what's going to happen in the episode. And it came back and said, this is the prompt that you want. And now I have a prompt to give it every single time that will get exactly what I want out of it. It is a very useful way of doing things. So yeah, if you ever want to get something exact out of AI, ask it first, what is the prompt to get this exact thing out of AI, out of you that I want. Very, very useful way of doing things. All right, drop that off there. What's time? 20 past 10. Oh, we've got something new out. We need to go move that. We are going to have to go and buy fish food next time. And we might have to go and sell planks next time as well. Don't know when planks hit best price. Let's have a look. That's vehicles. No, that was the right place. Yeah, that is the right place. I want this. Planks, 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 planks. Best price is July. Nothing is approaching it at the moment. Young salmon, best price is July. We're looking for 3,000. Young trout. We're not going to be selling any young trout. We are going to be selling trout. Best price is 4,300. Is there such a thing as AI farming? Well, in Farm Sim there is. You can set the AI to go farming for you, definitely. Yeah, I would give it another maybe 20 to 30 years, and I don't think many farmers will be working their fields anymore. Or certainly, I don't expect any big farmers will be working their fields anymore. You know, this is fine. Right, I want all the trout out of here. Actually, go and move the salmon as well. No. There we go. So we got 4 boxes. Is that code? How do you mean? No, just in game you've got AI farming. I think FS25 is on a downturn. I don't actually disagree with you. Although, again, Wickham Park been massively successful. I don't think it's necessarily on a downturn. I don't think it's irredeemably on a downturn. Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Ocean. Right, how are our ponds doing? 5, 5. They all have 5,000. Okay, we'll put 2 in the end one then. None of them are full, are they? No. Oh no, there we go. Young trout. So that one, yeah. So I think this one is the one that's the fullest. Yes, that one's the one that's fullest. This one has 8,000. Yeah, so we go and put the other 2 in the end one. Then next time we have 2, we'll put in the middle one. No doubt champion. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's what he calls Caleb. Okay. I would never call Caleb that. Partly because Caleb could ring me up and tell me off. Right. Let's stack that a bit better. Although actually more likely he'd text me and tell me off. I'm really looking forward to a new series, but it's literally the only thing I watch on TV. Do you know what? I haven't watched the last series yet. I just have not got round to it. Lime needs moving. Oh yeah, I need to move the lime. We'll go do that in a minute. I want to get all this trout moved first. Whoa, no, that's not work. Okay, and no. There we are. Strats! Maniac coming in with a raid of 2. Welcome, 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 Raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Strat. Season 4 wasn't as good as 3, but it's still fantastic. Is it nice that winter's back? I've had to put the heating on again. Oh, don't. No. Winter's not back. I've had enough of winter. I can do without winter for another 6 to 8 months. Thank you very much. Rough day. Mum's broken her femur. Oh no. I hope she's all right. Crap. Right, that is full now. Well, actually, if that's full, how much is it left? Go and put the rest of this somewhere useful. What am I doing? Needs surgery again. Oh no. She's 88. Yeah, it's been pretty nippy in Sheffield. Wow, how many did that take? That took all but 35. I'll put the remainder in here. There we go. That should mean full, full, and almost full. Perfect. It's been AA since 11 a.m. Oh my God. Got the thermal Tom walking the dog today, jeez. It was fairly warm up here in North Norfolk. We had a pretty nice day. Although I wouldn't have really known because I was inside recording most of the day. Second time she's broken the same hip in 18 months. Jeez. Right, our slightly strange pile of stuff here. Whoa. Add more Napa cabbage in. So what's this produced? Is this produced? Oh, that's our first thing of kimchi. Yeah, so we've put more Napa cabbage in. Oh, we could do with refilling the carrots as well. Let's do that today. Now that's going to be fun with 3 crates of stuff there. Oh no. Oh, let's move that first. But so it's still cold. Loose knit jumper on. Nice. Harvest Hauling TV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Put a soup factory down and now the Napa has slowed by 50%. Oh, yes, we'll drop this off the front. Drop this off the front and then grab the bucket. There we go. Go ahead, sausage dog. He's not enthusiastic when it's very cold. Oh, that's so cute. There we are. 5,000 litres. Right, will this work? Yep. Low and slow, exactly. Although we can go a bit faster than that. There we are. That is a decent amount of carrots going into there. Need to work out how much space we have left. Back that off. How much space do we have left? For carrots, we've got About 3,500 liters. Hey, LDP, welcome along. I'm good, thank you. In that up there. What I want to say is, do we have any down the back? We do, but we might clear those up when we do the other side. That's 2,000 liters of carrots I've just picked up. That's more than enough. Right, in 15 in-game minutes, we're going to be finishing off. It'll be 5 p.m. So if you're still on the server, clear up what you're doing. Just carefully watching what the level is. Because I know I've got more here than it'll take. Well, I think I said it's 4,000 and something, didn't I? Yeah, we actually can put all of this in. Right. We're then at another 2,000, just under 2,200 liters. That's not what I wanted to do. Those have been pushed in there now. No, I'm right up against the edge already. That will do it. Oh, and it's just picking the bucket up that's giving me too much. Right, yeah, last thing to do. Who picks current, yeah, will do. Whoa. Add up. There we go. We're gonna put this back on the pile. There needs to be more bakery production stuff for the mod. That's actually not a bad shout. Whoa. Good night, Carlton. Thanks for joining us. Just gonna sort out my pallet problems. Lots and lots and lots. Sort of come in here, grab that, and grab that. Pull it back. Put that back down. There we go. Just reposition all that so that that keeps going in. And then, yeah, we've got to start getting some kimchi out, which is brilliant. So, still producing stuff. And there we go. Right. All done. Perfect. Right, that's where we're going to finish off for tonight. It's just gone 5 p.m. We've got our field planted. We've got everything refilled. And so on the farm next time, we've probably got some bits and pieces to do around here. But we'll see where we are. I think everybody's off the server. Oh, I've gone the wrong way there. That. Let me just switch this over. I pressed the wrong button and now I can't get into the area of my stream deck. I want to. Oh no, I am in the right area. That's fine. I want to be there. That screen. That's the screen I want. Right, so we're going to finish off here for this evening. I think everybody is off the server. Yes, they are. So I can save it and yeah, there we go. And quit. Oh no, actually, I will double quit. Right, let's go and see who we can go and raid. There's a couple of people streaming. Let's see who we're following. Oh, he's probably about to finish. No, he's still going. We're going to raid Gamer Dragon because he's doing farm sim, and I'm going to be quick about it. Stratmaniac, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Fisher J, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. I will be back on Wednesday evening, where we're going to be doing a bit more spacecrafter. I think it's yeah, the Astro Engineer crafting game we were playing last week because it's awesome. And I'm really looking forward to doing some more of that. So come and join me for that Wednesday. Don't forget, 24-hour stream starts 7 p.m. on Friday. Come and join me for that. That is going to be a huge amount of fun. And I need people to keep me awake in the early hours of the morning. So if you are not in the UK, or if you want to come and keep me awake between sort of 4 and 5 in the morning, please do, because I will be struggling at that point. Right, and don't forget to check out my Wickham Park series. Early access is up for the next video right now, yeah, go check out today as well. And with that, that's where I'm going to leave it. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like and drop us a comment. Massive thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube channel members, and my patrons. You guys are awesome. I am only able to do this because of the support you guys give, so thank you so much. It really does mean the world. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.